It was a solid day. Been through this kind of transition before where you have a break, you got to come back refreshed and lock in and have a good day's practice with a quick turnaround before your first game. And I think we're in good shape, good mindset, understanding what our goals are in the short term and the long term, and getting back to playing Warrior basketball for 48 minutes. And
what was the break like for you? Because I don't want to set you up to complain, but you were a captain.
The weekend. I mean, obviously there are obligations. There's the game and whatnot, but was able to get a little bit of rest, and then took advantage of Monday and Tuesday, and ready to go. So no complaints really.
What's your takeaway from the game and the new format and how competitive it was?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was not only was a format with mixing and matching teams, and me and LeBron taking ownership of fans, but also making it competitive. And obviously that showed all the way down to the last second. So I think it was a mission accomplished all the way around, and hopefully that format will continue to set the tone for making the All-Star game competitive and fun.
Steve obviously played for coaches who influenced him differently and had different philosophies. What's sort of Steve's philosophy around the superstars? Is he harder on you guys? Is he easier on you guys?
He's a player's coach. He understands the demands and the mental and physical stresses of what we do. Obviously, he keeps things in perspective for sure about how blessed we are to be able to play this game. To do it with the guys that we're able to do it with, and bringing a winning mentality to it. So I think he coaches us all-stars the same way he coaches 5 through 15, and I think I appreciate that about him the most. And I've always encouraged him to coach me as if I was a rookie almost. Like, obviously not with how he's pushing in practice and things. You got to be wary of the physical demands, but just with expectation of pointing little things out, keeping me accountable for those details, and how I need to perform every single night, whether I'm playing well or not. Like, just to have that kind of expectation that he's gonna coach me like he coaches everybody else.
Would he ever call you out on things?
For sure.
Guys?
But it's about keeping people accountable. So if it starts at the top and he can coach me the same way he can coach Jordan Bell, that's a healthy environment, because nobody takes things personally. We're all trying to win. We're all trying to do whatever we can to get to that top of the mountain. And I think a part of that is that if he coaches me, it resonates to the rest of the team. Like, oh, he's calling out Steph for turning the ball over, for not rotating, and making a point to tell it's on you. You got to do that. Then that gets everybody's antenna up, and I think that's good.
You had a conversation with him about that, saying I encourage him to do that.
That's how we started. When he first signed on to the team, we had a talk. Can't remember where it was, but before the season even started, and that was something he brought up as part of just setting the culture and identity of, and establish himself as a coach. That his expectation was that I would be able to take that, and that, like I said, that from 1 through 15, he could keep everybody accountable and not have to worry about hurting people's feelings.
You guys, how do you see the Clippers as a potential playoff or
I have no idea. I mean, they're playing amazing right now. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They got some new pieces with Avery Bradley and Tobias Harris that are helping out, and a new identity, obviously, when we know what Lou Will's been doing all year, and DJ is the anchor. So they're tough. They're playing well right now. Austin Rivers is back healthy. I don't know what that means for a potential playoff match.
How do you see them being able to make that work, considering?
Lou Williams playing amazing this year. He's taking the responsibility and is capitalizing on the moment. And they have pieces. I mean, they have guys that are either trying to make a name for themselves or have an opportunity to really take the opportunity and run with it. And I think that's That's a contagious vibe sometimes when you can shake things up and not have really any expectation going into the season, but you just play hard and good things happen.
What's it been like having Nick and JaVale together this season? Obviously, they're pretty close and they're pretty funny together.
Oh yeah, they go way back, and they egg each other on in most situations, which is fun. Understand what that's like, but yeah, I'm sure they keep each other locked in and throughout the season, give that feedback. So that's good, and we'll see if any mixtapes or rap albums come out that they say they've been working on. We haven't heard anything yet.
You guys limped into the break a little bit. Are you pretty confident that the team will look different, feel different when it comes out tonight, or are you kind of curious to see how people respond to the rest?
I mean, I'm optimistic. I think we have talked about it enough and feel the urgency of the moment. With 25 games left, this isn't something that we can afford to wait another 10 games, another 15 games, another 20 games and try to turn it on. We know we're talented. We know we have the winning mentality. We have the experience, but there are certain details around how we're playing that we need to correct, and tonight's the first opportunity to get back to that. So we want to start off the game right.
View of this time of year, do you take the playoffs in ways? Do you take a long view, like, all right, we got 25 games to get where we want to be, or do you take a short view, like, game by game? What do you think?
The time is now. Lock in. 25 games is not a lot, so energy-wise, we should be able to, sustain ourselves through that. And from there, it is game by game, because each team that we play presents a different challenge. We need to be able to be the aggressor every single night and not, be on our heels trying to react to what teams are doing. We need to be, the one that's flying around on defense, the one that's, trapping when we need to, talk and communicate, and just have a sense of urgency and edge. And that's the game by game kind of way for us to kind of, figure out if we're playing at a high level or not. And after that, we should be in a good shape once playoff starts.